It is a privilege and an honor to join you today on behalf of the Navajo Nation. Finally, from 2007 to now, we are completing the 491. Isn't that a great day? Thank you. I would first like to start by recognizing the hard work and dedication of the men that made the 4-lane construction of U.S. Route 491 a priority in his service to the state and the Navajo Nation. Senator John Pinto. Stand up, sir. Senator Pinto got the ball rolling for the road construction because he knew it needs to be improved for the safety of all who travel upon it. Thank you and appreciation is also in order for New Mexico Governor Susana Martinez. Her commitment to working with the Navajo Nation is unquestionable. I also got a letter for her for the approval of the CIP that she went and approved it. She didn't veto any of those. Those are Navajo projects, and I really thank her for that. She made a commitment to the Navajo Nation. She's working up to it, and she's not having stepped down, or she's supporting us.
I'm happy to be here to celebrate this new construction with you. We can celebrate the next step in this long process with the help of many people here today. We can see that the community of US 491, City of Gallup, Farmington, the Navajo Tribal Council, and all the people that live in the chapter that live in along from Gallup all the way to Shipwreck. Working the Navajo Department of Transportation, they help, really would help, and especially on my own boss, Fox and Chaco. Will you raise your hand? Raise the tight eyes in and he called one, the team, babe. I am saddened by the many accidents and deaths that have occurred along this highway, but I'm glad that we are finally able to see these come to an end and to know that this road is complete and it will be safe for Navajo family and for all our visitors who come here this roadway.
During my entire career, we have talked and promised that this highway improvement to the people of Northwest New Mexico would be completed. I'm proud today that Governor Susana Martinez will keep that promise. Today is not a groundbreaking or a ribbon cutting. Today is a simple announcement to the people of Northwest New Mexico that the NMDOT has sold bonds with a AAA rating to build this road.
As President Shelly earlier stated, it was once known as the Devil's Highway because at the time it was named US 666. On top of that, it was a high number of traffic fatalities. This highway was listed in the top 10 most dangerous highways in the United States for decades, experiencing a fatality rate 6 times higher than the rest of the state. And of those fatalities, over 60% were alcohol related. In order to address these safety concerns, in 1982, the state widened 21 miles of the 2-lane highway into 2 4-lane highways. After that, the overall accident severity and fatality rates dropped those on the 4-lane areas only. However, the remaining 2-lane portions of the corridor between Shiprock and Gallup still had a crash rate higher than the state average. In 2003, the highway designation was changed to US 491. That same year, the legislature approved funding for more areas of the corridor to be reconstructed from 2 to 4 lanes. This was the beginning of the current US 491 corridor improvement program. Ever since then, the state and the New Mexico Department of Transportation have been working to address the needs of the corridor through several construction projects, including the one that widened this road, right along down this roadway. But as you can see, there are still areas that are only 2 lanes. The corridor improvement project is 70% complete. However, completing the remaining 21.8 miles just south of here to include 4 lanes will cost $78 million. And with all the state's competing priorities, the funding has not been available until now. The New Mexico Department of Transportation recently issued $80 million in new money revenue bonds to fund certain eligible highway projects, including US 491. Today, I am pleased to announce that much of that money will be spent to improve this road and the safety of those who travel on it. The proposed improvements to this corridor will increase safety and efficiency and will drive economic development along the highway, in surrounding communities, and of course throughout the state.